you will complain. When you are in the bus, you are complaining. When will you stop complaining? Israel had cast off the good thing. The enemy shall pursue him. The reason the enemy is interested in you, and they are running after you every day, is because you don't know how to give thanks. See, I am talking, some people are on their seat. You know, even after begging everybody to be on their feet, we can even forgive her because she does not, but at least you can see everybody standing up, even if she cannot hear. You can see everybody standing up and you are sitting down. Why? If you know how to give thanks to God, you are giving him reason to do more for you. Now listen to me. An ungrateful person is a dangerous person. Why? Because he's never satisfied. An ungrateful person. If you know of somebody that is not grateful, that does not say thank you to people, that does not say thank you to God, that does not appreciate anything, either small or big, such a person is a dangerous person. He can kill. And there are 5 things you must notice in the life of every ungrateful person. Number one, they are envious. Hello. An ungrateful person is what? Envious. That's the first thing. Because they are not even happy with what they have. They always want to crave. They always crave for the other persons. An ungrateful person will be envious. That's the first thing. Number 2, an ungrateful person is wicked. Because if you should give him anything, he's not satisfied. He will look at it and say, is this all that he can give me? I will deal with him. They are wicked. So if you are ungrateful, you are wicked. And the Bible says, God will gather the head of the wicked and throw them inside the fire. Yes. The heads of the wicked shall be thrown inside the fire. The second thing you will notice in the life of somebody that is not grateful, they are wicked. Number 3, they are unhappy. They always go unhappy. You see them frowning. You see them touchy. You see them sad. They are sadists. They are never happy. Have you seen anybody in this church when others are dancing, praising God and clapping their hands? Have you not seen some of them? They will just sit down there, frown there. How many of you have seen the heart of man on that paper before? That heart of man. Have you seen the heart of man before? As we saw it on the roll. That one we used to teach the heart of man. What do you see inside the heart? You will see snake. You will see tortoise. You will see pig. You will see tiger. Terrible things. You will see sword. Those are the things that you will see in the life and in the heart of an ungrateful person. Because then you will see him frowning. An ungrateful person. They are neither grateful to God nor to man.
Wọn ò mọre sí Ọlọ́run, wọn ò sì mọre sí ènìyàn.
Number 4.
Ìkẹrin.
Every ungrateful person will be irrelevant.
Gbogbo aláìmọre ènìyàn ni wọn ò ní bá gbà mu.
Others are clapping their hands. You will see him fold his hands.
Ẹ̀rí tó máa káwọ́ rẹ̀ kúrò.
They are never relevant.
Wọn ò bá gbà mu.
They are always odd.
Òdì lọ́mọ wà.
Òdì ni wọ́n, ẹni òdì ni wọ́n. They are odd.
Ẹni òdì lọ́mọ ń jẹ́.
Ungrateful people are odd.
Àwọn
If
aláìmọre
others are dancing, you will see him sitting down.
Ẹ̀rí tó ń jókòó.
When others are sitting down, that is when you will see him standing
Ìgbà yẹn
up.
náà máa fẹ́ dìde.
He's an ingrate.
Aláìmọre ni.
They are always irrelevant.
Ẹni òdì wọn kì í mọre wọn bá gbà mu.
They don't fit into the crowd.
Wọn kì í bá gbà.
They are always different in the negative.
Wọ́n bẹ́gbẹ́ pé wọ́n máa ń lòdì ní gbogbo gbà.
Different in the negative.
Wọ́n máa ń yàtọ̀ lọ́nà tó lòdì ní.
An ungrateful person.
Àwọn aláìmọre.
That's who they are.
Ẹni tí wọ́n jẹ́ nìyẹn.
Number 5.
Ìkarùn-ún.
Ungrateful people are bitter.
Àwọn aláìmọre inú wọn máa bàjẹ́.
They are always bitter.
Wọ́n máa ń jẹ́ ẹni ìkorò.
They are always bitter.
Ẹni ìkorò ló máa ń jẹ́.
You know why they are always bitter?
Ẹ mọ̀ ní tí wọ́n fi ń jẹ́ ẹni ìkorò.
Because they have nothing to thank God for.
Torí pé wọn ò ní nǹkan tó fẹ́ fi dúpẹ́ lọ́wọ́
They
Ọlọ́run.
have nothing to rejoice over.
Wọn ò ní nǹkan tó fẹ́ yọ̀lé lórí.
Their life is full of sorrows.
Gbogbo ayé wọn kún fún ìkorò.
So they live in bitterness.
Inú ìkorò náà máa ń gbègbè ayé wọn.
If you are an ungrateful person,
Tó bá jẹ́ aláìmọre.
sit down.
Jókòó.
I will never be ungrateful to you, Lord.
I will never be ungrateful to you, Lord. I will never be ungrateful to you, Lord. Oh, I will never be ungrateful to you, Lord. I will never be ungrateful to you, Lord. I will never be ungrateful to you, Lord.
I will never be grateful to you, Lord.
I will never be ungrateful to you, Lord.
I will never be ungrateful to you, God.
I will never be ungrateful to you, Lord.
Now sit down. Sit down. Sit down.
Ẹ jókòó.
Now listen to me.
Ẹ wá gbọ́ mi.
Today is the last Sunday in the month of March.
Òní ni ọjọ́ ìsinmi tó kẹ́yìn nínú oṣù kẹta.
I want to ask some questions.
Mo fẹ́ béèrè àwọn ìbéèrè kan.
The first question is this.
Ìbéèrè àkọ́kọ́ nìyí.
Is it everyone that celebrated the first Sunday of this year is still alive till today?
Ṣé gbogbo àwọn tó ṣàjọyọ̀ ọjọ́ ìsinmi àkọ́kọ́ ọdún yìí ló ṣì wà láàyè dòní?
Do you know of someone that you saw in January, you saw in February, but in March he left, he died? Do you know of somebody? Raise up your hand.
Ǹjẹ́ mọ ẹnìkan tẹ́ ẹ rí nínú oṣù àkọ́kọ́ tó yẹ pé ní oṣù kẹta yìí wọ́n ti lọ?
Why was it not you?
Kí ló dé tí ò fi jẹ́ ìwọ?
Or you think you have not done something that could bring death?
Àbẹ̀rù pé ẹ tí ì ṣe nǹkan tó lè fa ikú.
Or that the devil did not try it?
Àbí Sàtánì ò
Or that
gbìyànjú
the
rẹ̀ wò.
enemy did not try to take your life?
Àbí àwọn ọ̀tá ò gbìyànjú rẹ̀ wò láti gba ẹ̀mí yín.
One reason some people don't want to be grateful,
Ara ìdí kan tí àwọn èèyàn kan ò fẹ́ fi more.
most especially be grateful unto God,
Àpapàá jùlọ mímore sí Ọlọ́run.
is because they are stingy.
Òun ni pé torí pé wọ́n jẹ́ ahun.
In their life, they don't give anything. They only take, they only collect.
Láyé tiwọn wọn kì í fúnni ní nǹkan, wọ́n máa ń gbà ni.
They don't give anything. They don't like it.
Wọn ò fẹ́ràn káwọn máa fúnyàn ní nǹkan.
They are the brothers and sisters to the grave.
Arákùnrin àti arábìnrin ìsà òkú ni wọ́n.
Grave does not give.
Sàárè kì í fúnni ní
It
nǹkan.
always take.
Ó máa ń gbà ni.
They are like the grave.
Wọ́n dàbí sàárè.
They only take.
Wọ́n máa ń gbà.
They don't give.
Wọn kì í fúnni ní nǹkan.
So when it is time for Thanksgiving,
tí àsìkò bá tó fún
they won't come.
Wọn ò ní wá.
Because they know
torí pé wọ́n mọ̀.
that you cannot just dance alone in the presence of God. You will put down your money.
wípé o ò lè dédé jó níwájú Ọlọ́run nìkan wàá tún fi owó rẹ sílẹ̀.
And they don't want to do that.
Wọn ò sì fẹ́ ṣe léyìí.
But if you ask them to come and receive,
ṣùgbọ́n tẹ á ní pé kán wá rí gbà.
even if you ask them to come in the midnight,
tẹ bá ní pé kán wá lọ́gàn ojú òru.
they will be there.
wọ́n á wà ń bẹ̀.
Israel has cast off the good thing.
Israel ti sọ ohun rere nù.
And the enemy shall pursue him.
Ọ̀tá yóò sì lépa rẹ̀.
It is not every time you ask.
Kì í ṣe gbogbo ìgbà èèyàn á máa béèrè.
Find time to also give to God.
Máa wá àyè láti fi fún Ọlọ́run.
An ungrateful person.
Aláìmoore ènìyàn.
Is a very, very dangerous person.
Ó jẹ́ ènìyàn tó jẹ́ ẹni ewu ni.
Because even if he sees somebody else being thankful,
torí pé tó bá tiẹ̀ rẹ́ni tó dúpẹ́ inú á máa bí.
You will be asking the person.
A máa bèrè lọ́wọ́ ẹni.
What are you thanking for?
Kí ló ń dúpẹ́ lé lórí?
For that little thing he gave to you.
Fún nǹkan kékeré tó fún ẹ yìí.
Can he not give you much more than
ṣé
that?
kò lè fún ẹ ní ìtó tóbi jù báyìí
And you are thanking him for this small
ó wá ń
thing.
dúpẹ́ lọ́wọ́ rẹ̀ fún eléyìí.
He is not giving thanks.
Òun ò dúpẹ́.
He is angry with somebody that is doing it.
Inú tí ń bí sẹ́ni tó ń dúpẹ́.
And that is why God is always very far from them.
Ìdí nítorí pé Ọlọ́run máa ń jìnnà sùúrù àwọn èèyàn bẹ́ẹ̀.
God does not partner them in anything.
Ọlọ́run kì í darapọ̀ mọ́ wọn nínú ohunkóhun.
Because even God himself is grateful.
Torí pé Ọlọ́run fúnra rẹ̀ ń mọ oore.
God is grateful.
Ọlọ́run mọ oore.
He owns all things.
Òun ló lo ohun gbogbo.
He's the one that gives everything.
Òun ló fún ní
Yet,
gbogbo síbẹ̀.
he is still grateful.
Ó tún mọ oore.
God is still grateful.
Ọlọ́run mọ oore.
When Solomon decided to make sacrifice,
Nígbà tí Solomon pinnu láti ṣe
and he
ìrúbọ.
killed 220,000 animals in one
Tó sì
day
pa ẹgbẹgbẹ̀rún màálù lọ́jọ́ kan ṣoṣo.
to God.
Sí Ọlọ́run.
God came to him in a dream
Ọlọ́run tọ̀ wá lójú
and said,
àlá.
Solomon,
Ó ní Solomonu.
you did all of this for me.
Ó ṣe ogun léyìí fún mi.
You did it.
Ó ṣe.
I've never seen somebody doing this,
Mi ò rí
this
kẹ́nìkan
kind of
ṣe
a
rí
thing
fún mi.
before.
Irú eléyìí fún mi rí.
What do you want me to give
Kí ló
you?
fẹ́ kí n fún ọ?
Can you see God being
Ṣé ẹ rí
grateful?
Ọlọ́run pé ó mọ oore?
God is grateful.
Ọlọ́run mọ oore.
If you are a child of
Tó o
God,
bá jẹ́ ọmọ
you
Ọlọ́run,
must be
o
grateful.
gbọ́dọ̀ mọ oore.
Be grateful.
Mọ oore.
Be grateful.
Mọ oore.
Because if you are not grateful,
Torí pé tó o bá mọ
you
oore,
can't be great in life.
o ò lè tóbi láyé.
In fact, people will not be happy to bless you.
Inú àwọn èèyàn gan ò ní dùn láti bùkún rẹ.
Somebody gave you something,
Ẹnìkan fún ọ ní nǹkan.
as little as it is,
Bó ti ṣe kéré mọ,
and you kept on thanking him.
ó lè bẹ̀ ó ń tẹnumọ́ láti máa dúpẹ́ lọ́wọ́ rẹ̀.
He will be happy
Inú rẹ̀ á dùn.
that you knew it,
Inú rẹ̀ á dùn pé o mọ̀ ọ́.
and you want to do more.
Á sì fẹ́ ṣe sí i.
When last did you say thank you to somebody?
Ìgbà wo ló sọ pé ẹ ṣeun kẹ́yìn fún ẹnìkan?
When last
Ìgbà wo ló ṣe eléyìí
did you
kẹ́yìn?
say thank you to your wife,
Ló sọ fún pé o
To your
ṣeun
husband.
aya mi fún ọkọ rẹ,
to your dad,
fún bàbá
to
rẹ,
your brother,
fún arákùnrin
to
rẹ,
your uncle?
fún ìbátan rẹ ọkùnrin.
When last did you say thank you to your pastor?
Ìgbà wo ló sọ pé ẹ ṣeun kẹ́yìn fún olùṣọ́ àgùntàn rẹ?
When last?
Ìgbà wo kẹ́yìn?
David said,
Dáfídì wípé
it is a good thing
ohun rere ni
to give thanks
láti dúpẹ́ lọ
unto the Lord.
lọ́wọ́ Olúwa.
This morning,
Lówùúrọ̀ yìí,
we are not asking for anything.
a béèrè fún ohunkóhun.
It is not warfare prayer.
Kì í ṣe àdúrà ìjagun ti ẹ̀mí.
It is not prayer of blessing.
Kì í ṣe àdúrà fún ìbùkún.
It's not the prayer of lifting or
Kì í
breakthrough.
ṣe àdúrà fún ìgbésókè àbí fún
It is
àlùyọ.
time to say thank you
Àkókò láti sọ pé ẹ ṣeun ni
to the Most High God,
sí ọ̀gá ògo.
the one that kept our
Ẹni
lives
tó pa ẹ̀mí wa mọ́
from January 1
láti ọjọ́ kìíní oṣù kìíní
till today,
títí di òní.
30th of March,
Ọgbọ̀n ọjọ́ oṣù kẹta.
the last but one day to the end of the month.
Ọjọ́ tó kẹ́yìn oṣù yìí. Ọjọ́ tó kàn sí ọjọ́ tó kẹ́yìn oṣù yìí.
The last but one day to the end of this month. That's to say, the month ends tomorrow.
Tó túmọ̀ sí pé oṣù yìí parí lọ́la.
Today is 30th.
Òní ni 30 ọjọ́.
You need to be very grateful to God.
Ó yẹ kó mọ̀ọ́mọ̀ mọ
Do
oore
you
sí
know
Ọlọ́run.
that road
Ǹjẹ́ ó yọ ọmọ pé ojú ọ̀nà yẹn
that you ply,
tí wọ́n rìn
you drove,
tó wa mọ́tò kọjá
or you boarded vehicle
àbí tí mọ́tò tó wọ̀ ọ́ gbé ọ kọjá
every day?
lójoojúmọ́?
Your son, your daughter
Ọmọ rẹ ọkùnrin ọmọ rẹ obìnrin
fly every day
tí wọ́n rìn kọjá lójoojúmọ́
and came back
tí
safely.
wọ́n sì padà wọlé láyé.